Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be checking out the Wyze Watch. Now, this watch was announced back in, I think it was September or October of 2020. That's when the pre-orders went out, and I finally got my hands on it in late March, early April. It took a very long time to get this watch out because they initially had, I think it was only 10 or 15,000 units, and over 100,000 people actually signed up for this product. Now, I was one of the first 20,000 to sign up, and I finally got mine. It was delayed by a couple of months, but I have it here just to show you guys my first impressions and unboxing and setup of this Wyze watch. Now, make sure you guys are subscribed because I do have a full review of this watch coming in a couple of weeks. I want to take time with this watch to see how all the features work and how the battery life is. So make sure you guys are subscribed down below so you guys do not miss that video. So with that being said, let's jump into this. Let's unbox it. Let's see how the setup process is and just my first impressions of this watch. All right, guys, and we're just taking a really quick look at the packaging here of the Wyze watch. It's a very simple packaging, nothing much to expect. It's just the image here in the front. On the sides, you do get a couple of the features that it talks about. You have sleep tracking, you have customizable screens. It is waterproof. I'm not exactly sure what the rating is for the waterproof, but we can find that out in a moment. And then on this side, you also have women's health tracking. Unfortunately, I won't be able to test that. It has activity and heart rate tracking and blood oxygen tracking, which is actually really cool. Here in the back, you kind of see just some regular specifications and what's in the box. So you see it comes with the watch, the charging cable, and the quick start guide. So let's just open this baby up and see exactly what is in this box. All right, guys, so in the box, just open it up really quickly, and there is the actual watch, and it's very reminiscent of an Apple Watch, which is actually pretty cool. I do like the styling of the Apple Watch, never had an issue with it, but let's see exactly what else is in here. You do have the charger, and unfortunately, it is a proprietary charging cable. Not too happy about that, but I mean, for $20, you can't really complain too much about it. You do have the quick start guide that is inside the box. And of course, here is the actual watch. And first of all, it is very light. It feels definitely lighter than the Apple Watch. And I will bring it out here in just a moment. But if I can get this strap out. So it is a silicone strap. It's not anything too fancy about. Seems like a pretty decent material. This is like a metal buckle over here, not too bad. And here is the watch itself. Now, if I bring out my Apple Watch just for a quick comparison, then you get to see that this is the 47 millimeter watch, I believe. This is the size 47. This is I think this was the 44. I think that was the biggest size that the Apple Watch came, by the way. And this is the Series 4 Apple Watch. But you can tell right off the bat, peel that off really quickly, that it pretty much just looks very similar. I mean, this one only has one button. I don't see any other buttons here on the side, no. While the Apple Watch does have the crown and that one button there. So this is a little bit more minimalistic. In the back, you do have all your sensors, which is actually really cool. Not as clean as the Apple Watch, but nevertheless, you won't be seeing the bottom of it anyway, so that's not a big deal. This, I believe, is where the proprietary charger will connect. Just like that. I can't even put this in actually, but we can figure that out in a moment. It does say WW3. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm gonna have to double check the guide for it. You can see that it is interchangeable straps here on the top and there on the bottom. You can kind of detach those and get new straps if you do want. They do sell these straps. It's still on pre-order as of filming of this video, but you can customize it kind of like an Apple Watch for the most part. So let's get this out of the way and let's turn this baby on and to see exactly how it turns on and how the setup process is. All right, guys, so after the setup process, which is very simple, by the way, you're introduced to this beautiful screen, and you can easily swipe over here to the left and see all the available features. You have weather, running, tracking, sleeping, etc., alarms, a whole bunch of stuff. If you swipe over here, you kind of have your data. I believe this is for your extra apps if you have Facebook or Messenger installed. If you swipe down, you got to see all the notifications for your messages. And then if you swipe up, you kind of get your little control panel, which actually displays the weather, which is actually really, really cool. Kind of wish they kind of had it embedded within the app here. If you press and hold it for a long time, you kind of get introduced to kind of different faces, kind of like the way the Apple Watch works, which I think is actually pretty awesome. The level of customization isn't the best in my opinion. You're only limited to a certain number of faces. I believe here's only 3, but overall, I mean, for $20, it's really, really hard to complain. This is actually really, really cool. And like I said, it's very simple. It's a very nice watch. What I don't like is that the home screen right here will kind of shut off in about maybe 5 or 7 seconds. I haven't really been counting, but it kind of shuts off really fast for my liking. But overall, for this very nice package, you're getting some really cool features for a very, very low price. You do have a very nice haptic feedback when you're using some of the applications or some of the features. Here, when you're doing the long press, you do not get that haptic feedback, but you will get it when you're working out and when you're doing some notifications. You will get a very light vibration. Not exactly how sure it'll compare to the Apple Watch, but you will see that in the full review. But overall, like I said, very nice. It's not as smooth, the transitions, when you're going from like the home page to, let's say, here. You kind of see that there is a little bit of a delay. If I swipe down, that actually was a little bit better, but some of the things here, there is a small little delay. If I hit this, it's not a smooth transition in my opinion. I can even hit this button here to go back to the home screen. Even pressing here, it's not as smooth as an Apple Watch. But then again, an Apple Watch is what, $300, while this is $20, so can't really complain too much about it. This is just a quick first impressions of the watch. It is very nice. It feels really light, especially compared to the Apple Watch. That's something that I'm gonna have to pay mind of when I'm actually wearing it every day. But yeah, this is the quick unboxing of the Wyze Watch. Very, very impressed so far by it. Can't wait to see all the features roll out in regards to me using it over the next few days, so I can give you guys my full review. All right, guys, and that was my first look and first impressions of the Wyze Watch. Setting it up was very, very easy, very simple and intuitive with the Wyze app. It only takes a couple of minutes just to set everything up, and I do have the watch right here on my wrist. I think is a very great looking watch right out of the bat. Obviously a clone copy of the Apple Watch, but you can't go wrong with that styling. I know a lot of companies have mimicked this styling, the square box style watch, and you can't go wrong. With Wyze, with their reputation, I believe that there could be more features coming to this Wyze Watch coming soon. That's something I'm going to have to keep paying attention to, and make sure you guys are subscribed, because like I said, I do have my full review of this watch coming soon. I'm gonna give it a couple weeks just so I can have some good times with this watch. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys don't miss out on that one. But for $20, I am already impressed, and I can't wait to give you guys my full review of this watch. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit like. Thank you guys all for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.